When was the last time you did absolutely nothing? No phone, no music, no distractions, just you and silence. Most people can't even do 5 minutes of that. Not because they're busy, but because they don't know how to stop. You finish one thing, and instantly you're reaching for something else. Your phone, a video, anything, just to avoid being left alone with your own thoughts. And the weird part is, you tell yourself that you're resting. But you're not. You're just switching which noise you're listening to. And when I finally realised that, it completely changed how I deal with stress. Because I used to be exactly like that, always doing something, always thinking about the next thing. Even when I stopped, I didn't really stop. And I didn't even notice it was the problem. The first time I actually gave myself space, it felt weird, like uncomfortable. I went for a walk. No music, no phone, just me. And at first, my brain didn't really know what to do. It kept trying to fill that silence, thinking about things, replaying old conversations, jumping from one thought to the next. And that's when it hit me. I wasn't tired because I was doing too much. I was tired because I never really stopped. There's a difference. After a while, things started to slow down. I started to notice things. Simple things. The sound of the wind through the trees. The feeling of the ground under my feet. The air. Cold, still, quiet. Things that are always there, but you never actually pay attention to because you're too busy with other things. And for the first time in a while, my head felt clear. Not because I'd solved anything, but because I stopped feeding that noise. The stress didn't disappear. It just wasn't as loud anymore. And I started to notice this in other places too. Sometimes I go to the gym, but I don't go there with a plan. No targets, no pressure, just showing up and doing whatever feels right. And weirdly, those are usually my best sessions. Not physically, but mentally. Or even something simple. Driving somewhere, getting some food, and just sitting there watching the sunset. No music, no phone, just being there. And those moments don't feel important. But they are. Because when you don't give yourself space, you get stuck in the same thoughts, the same cycle of stress, over and over again. And you don't even realize it's happening. The hard part is no one's going to give you that space. You have to take it. And it doesn't need to be perfect. You don't need a routine. You don't need to overthink it. In fact, I'd argue giving it a routine puts pressure on it. Sometimes it's just asking, do I need a break now? And actually listening to your body when it tells you. Because if you try to force it, schedule it perfectly, turning it into another task, it stops being space for you and becomes just another thing that you have to do. But when you get it right, even for a short amount of time, everything feels lighter, clearer, more manageable. Not because your life changed, but because you gave your mind a chance to breathe. So if you can relate to this, I'd be interested to know, what does space look like for you? And when was the last time you actually gave yourself it? And if you enjoy this kind of thing, you might want to stick around. There'll be more like this.